Damn, that made my breath stink. Ooh.
Welcome once again, my fellow manipulators of digital fate. I'm Richie, this is Capricorn, and I'm back at it with another standard deck tech straight out of Through the Omen Path's early access, aka Spider-Man early access. It's Through the Omen Paths on Arena, of course. And this deck is probably my favorite deck out of all of the decks I ran during early access. It's the one that I absolutely want to build the most as soon as it launches on Arena. This one's called No Vacancy. It's kind of mono black control, but it splashes red, so really it's a Rakdos control deck, and it uses Duskmourn's Claim, otherwise known as Parker's Luck in the Spider-Man set. The card is absolutely busted if you build around it. Almost everything in the deck is an insanely high converted mana cost, so that it hits for a ton of life loss if you reveal it off the top, but all of them have alternate play options so that you can play them cheap and efficiently early in the game, mostly as removal to keep the board clear, to keep aggro off your back. The deck's just absolutely nuts. We're going to break it down and we're going to show off the gameplay. Before we do, please like the video. It helps me get it out to so many more people. It helps the channel grow, and I appreciate it so much. Matthias, I see you doing it every single time, and I appreciate you, my friend. Also, subscribe if you're new because I have a ton of content on the way. We're going to drop a new deck tech every single day from Through the Omen Path's early access, and I'm excited about that. I've also got a couple surprises on the way, but I can't say what that is just yet. But there's a lot of content coming, so like, subscribe, do the thing, and let's break down the deck. Alright, so this deck is absolutely insane. We're going full control mode in Rakdos, even though it's mostly kind of a mono-black control deck. We are splashing red for some key cards, and the entire deck is built around this new card, Duskmourn's Claim, otherwise known as Parker's Luck, I believe, in the Spider-Man set. This is 1 black and 2 for an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, 2 target players each reveal the top card of their library. They each lose life equal to the mana value of the card revealed by the other player, and then they each put the card they revealed into their hand. So you symmetrically both get to draw a card, and then each of you loses life equal to the highest, the mana cost of the one that the other person drew. So as long as your deck is stacked with a ton of really expensive cards, you're almost always going to make them lose more life than you lose, and it's just a ticking clock that eventually kills them. Because you're also taking damage potentially every single turn, it's really important to make sure that you get on top of aggro, clear the board as often as possible, maybe build up your life total a little bit incidentally in the process. So the entire deck is a control deck, and you just jam this thing down and you ride it to victory. It's absolutely insane. We're also using another new card here, the Terminus of Return, legendary artifact, indestructible for 2 mana. You can tap it for a black mana. You can also pay 7, tap it, exile a creature you control to harness it. Once it's harnessed, every single turn during your upkeep, you get to return any creature card you want from your graveyard to the battlefield, which is kind of an insane late game win con if you absolutely need it, but mostly this is just in here to help us ramp up to our control options and our card draw and just take over the game. Going to the bottom of the curve, we have 4 copies of Deep-Cavern Bat. This is one of the only cards in the deck that is very cheap, that we can maybe hit off of the Duskmourn's Claim and not make our opponent lose too much life, but it is an essential drop early in the game to take out key cards from our opponent's hand. We've also got 4 copies of Overlord of the Baelmerk, which you can play for just 2 mana with its impending cost. It can potentially fetch the Deep-Cavern Bat, among other things, but most importantly is it's actually a 5-drop, so if we ever reveal this on the top of our deck with Duskmourn's Claim, we get to make them lose 5 life right off the bat, and it only gets crazier from there. We're running 4 copies of Virtue of Persistence. We can use this as 2 mana removal, -3/-3, and also gains us 2 life, which is nice if we end up losing life later to Duskmourn's Claim. But also, it's just a 7-drop enchantment on the top of our deck if we end up drawing it off of Duskmourn's Claim, and our opponent just loses 7 life right out of the gate, which is kind of crazy. Moving on to the 3-drop slot, we have Trumpeting Carnosaurs, which we can pay 3 mana and discard to deal 3 damage to whatever we want, so it's more removal that we can use on curve to deal with our opponent, but it's also a 6-drop, so if we reveal it from the top with the Duskmourn's Claim, they're losing 6, which is absolutely nuts. Then we've got Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber, which is absolutely nuts in this deck. It's worth pointing out that the total converted mana cost, the total mana value of this card, is both halves put together for the sake of revealing it for Duskmourn's Claim. So if you do reveal an Unholy Annex off the top of your deck, not only do you get to draw it, but it counts as a whopping 8 mana play, so our opponent will just lose 8 life, which is nuts. But then this is another card that we can play for 3 that draws us an extra card every turn, and if we eventually have a demon on the board, we get to drain our opponent for 2 life when we do it, instead of just losing 2 life ourselves, which is really, really good alongside the Duskmourn's Claim. That gives us 8 3-mana plays that draw us a card every single turn that have the potential to burn our opponent out of life, which can be absolutely nuts. Obviously, to supplement that and go really well with the Duskmourn's Claim, we're also running 4 copies of Bloodletter of Aclazotz. This thing comes down for 4 mana, and it doubles all of the life loss that our opponent would lose. So not only does it turn on our Unholy Annex and make them drain for 2, which ends up having them lose 4 life because of the doubling effect, but it also works with the Duskmourn's Claim. So if we have the Bloodletter out and we reveal an Unholy Annex to the top of our deck, and that would be 8 damage, well, they actually lose 16 life if the Bloodletter's out. So it's amazing with Duskmourn's Claim, it's amazing with Unholy Annex, and I think it's a must include. Sure, if we reveal it on the top with the Duskmourn's Claim, they are only going to lose 4 life, but 4 life is still probably more than their average card, so I don't feel so bad about that. Moving on to the 5-drop slot, we have Harvester of Misery, which is also another card we can just pay 2 mana, discard, and kill something early to help keep us alive against aggro, but it's also a card that can be used as a cheap removal, but be a 5-drop on the top of our deck, which is really important. So if we reveal it with Duskmourn's Claim, we're making them lose 5 life, which is super, super good. We've also got 4 copies of Push and Pull, which serves a whole bunch of functions in this deck. First of all, it is an 8 mana converted mana cost, so if we reveal it on the top, they're losing 8 life with the Duskmourn's Claim, but if it's early in the game, we can use the push side of this to destroy any tapped creature, make sure our opponent can't kill us with aggro, but if we get this a little bit later in the game, we can sometimes just use the pull side to grab 2 creatures from a single graveyard, attack with everything, and just win outright, especially because they're probably going to be at really low life totals because of getting hit with Duskmourn's Claim every turn. The deck is absolutely nuts. I can't wait to iterate on it in the future. It's honestly way better than I thought it would be. I was worried it would be kind of a meme when I first put it together, and it overperformed like crazy. So I will definitely be building this as soon as the set drops on Arena. And I think the deck's nuts. I think you guys should give it a go. We've got 4 Multiversal Passage in here as well. It's just a really easy way to get the mana fixing that we need. It also turns on the Verges, which is important. And then we've got just 1 Soulstone Sanctuary because we want to make sure we have access to as much colored mana as possible so that we don't get stuck on some of our cards. But the fact that Soulstone Sanctuary can become a demon if we're in a pinch and we need it in order to turn on the Unholy Annex is enough incidental extra value that I think it's worth running 1 copy. This is the deck. It's absolutely nuts. Now let's check out the games. This is okay. We can keep it. We've got removal. We've got stuff to hit the hand with. We can kind of scry our way into what we need. Looks good to me. Alright, we're going to start with the theater. Duskmourn's Claim, we'll keep it. Deep-Cavern Bat. Get rid of any enchantment removal. Push and pull. So I guess we hit the Lightning Helix. We can't attack with the bat till we get rid of push. But that's fine. Duskmourn's Claim. No attacks. Ooh, we took 3. He took none. Mardu Devotee. Verge. Play another bat. Hit that push. And now we can attack with the first bat to gain back a little bit of life. Looks pretty good to me. We'll hold up Harvester and say go. And smack you for 5. Collector's Vault. End of our turn. Egrix in the yard, sure. Plays a land. Plays Consuming Aberration, maybe. Scrying 2, sure. Two on the top. We don't want to play our Harvester of Miseries because we'll hit our own bats. Man, look at all this land. Let's gain some life. And let's draw. We might just kill him right here. If we hit the right card on top. There are a few cards in the deck that can do it. Oh, did he find push? No, Lightning Helix. We'll kill our own dude so that he doesn't gain the life. And we hit him for 5. He's at 3. Eh? Can't believe we're killing our own creatures to prevent him from gaining life with Lightning Helix. Gonna use the Lightning Helix? No. End the turn. You dead? Unless we hit a land. If he tries to Lightning Helix in response, he's got a Lightning Helix the bat. And we Harvester it, right? Harvester. I mean, he could try to just Lightning Helix our face. Nothing. Oh, man. You lucky son of a. Glacierwood Siege, okay.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Right? He's so scared of using the removal. Can't kill both. Just gonna block there.
My
Why is he
calculations are
not using
correct.
the removal?
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour,
Alright, alright.
you're gonna see some serious shit.
Now kill him. You knucklehead. No life for you, sir. What did he hit? We had another Duskmourn's claim on top. He would have went to 1. How about now? 5. He's toast. Let's go. This looks good. We'll keep it. We got no red, which is a little worrying, but we don't have too many red cards in the deck, so shouldn't hold us back too much. Charming Prince. Not as worried about that. I think we just bat first. Let's see if we can hit some removal. Lightning Helix. Uh-oh. We gotta make him use one of the better removal spells. That's fine. That's quacktastic. We will keep that. Thank you. We will Virtue of Persistence, Lockthorn Swain. Lockthwain's Scorn. Another Charming Prince. Sure. Alright, it's time to get wild. Ooh, we took 5 there. That was rough. Tapped. Kill the thing, gain some life back. Hit you for 7. That's how it's supposed to be. Thank you very much. 𝐒𝐿𝐿. Oh boy. Oh boy. Guess we just jam it and hope we hit a 5-drop. Damn it. A land. Uh-oh. I'm a little bit worried. Oh, he's spending life. Dude's out of his mind. Thank you for dropping the Multiversal Passage. Oh man, he's gonna be so upset. Sure is gaining a lot of life though. Brutal. Oops. This looks pretty good. We're up against Lone Fox. And he's all alone. We'll keep the land, I guess. It's our one Soulstone Sanctuary. We'll start with the bat. Try to hit whatever removal he's got in his hand. Kraza, Boris, Gloria, Demira. Well, we don't want him drawing cards. Let's take that away. That seems smart. Go ahead and play the Kraza. We'll let you keep it for one turn so that we can get out the claim. Ooh, brutal. 6 to you, 2 to me. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Thwane's Scorn. Thwane's Scorn. And we'll swing 1. Oh, we both hit lands. We both hit lands. Wild. Alright, another Kraza. Probably gonna do haste so that you can get another counter on Rizna. Am I playing a 5-drop? That's the question. Don't think so. I could kill both of his creatures. Maybe that's smart. Yeah, let's do that. For 1. Alright, hit you for 4. You hit me for 3. It's fine, I'll take that. Gloria! Alright, I think we got him. I think we got him, boys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it. Yep. Boom. Whopping 9. Whopping -9. Good God. This looks pretty good. We're going to try and make it work. Start with a swamp. Probably going to Multiversal Passage for red. I guess it depends on what's more important. Carnosaur on 3 or Bloodletter on 4. Probably Carnosaur on 3. Jumping to 4 with the Terminus doesn't matter because we're not going to be able to play our 4-drop. I'm going to get the Deep-Cavern Bat out first. Starfield, Yara, House Grows Hungry. Alright, we'll get rid of the House Grows Hungry. He'll be returning the pixie to his hand probably and playing Yera. Kind of tempting to just block the pixie because of that, but I won't. Let's do the Terminus. Gonna have to choose enchantment, I guess, or sorcery. Sorcery would be smarter. That'll do it. I think we get this out first. I took 2, he took none. Oof. It's okay though, we've got some life gain. We'll get it back. Virtue of Persistence to kill Vera. Or Carnosaur. Virtue gets its life back too though, so kind of a little bit extra. Starfield Shepherd finds a Cecil. I mean, go ahead and start bringing your life down. I am all about it, my friend. Unholy Annex. Yeah. We're definitely going to keep that there. Gain some life. Swing. Gain some more life. Hit you for 8. Welcome to Earth. Welcome to Earth. Yeah, smack him with your Cecil. Go to 6. It's dangerous. He's trying. He is trying. 5 mana. Oh, we hit a land. Oh god. I can't believe we hit a land. I thought we had it. We hit a land. There's nothing we could do about that. We're about to find out just how untouchable you are. We'll keep this. Start with the swamp. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill everything. 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 Egrix in the yard. No land. I couldn't make this stuff up. It happens every time. Glacierwood Siege. Duskmourn's Claim. Nothing to me, 2 to you, buddy. Here we go. Here we go. The clock is ticking. The clock is just ticking. You're gonna make me mill? Sure. Sure you are. Let's see if we can hit you with the Deep-Cavern Bat. Not worried about any of that. Not any of it. Alright, let's draw. Take 5. Take 5. You are going to be in rough shape, my friend. Very rough shape. Overlord. Harvester. Swing 1. Lightning Helix, oh my god. I don't want him to gain life. So I'm going to be really funny right now. No life for you. Let's draw. You go to 1. Oh my god. Let's go. He's like, what the hell is going on? Duskmourn's Claim is going on. You've been claimed by the house, my friend. There is no escape. He's trying to gain life. He's trying. Like a bat out of hell. I don't know if it's enough, dude. We have 5 mana. Not really enough to do a lot of what I want to do. Let's play a Harvester of Misery. And then let's probably kill you. Oh, you got so lucky. So lucky. It's okay. We'll kill you next turn. If it was only they were drawing, and like we revealed our top card and did damage, like it would be so bad. But we're keeping parity with the card draw. So my thought is, as long as everything's our deck's removal, so that they're never running out of gas, but we're never running out of answers, then it probably doesn't matter. Let's pull. Let's pull. We'll take your Egrix and your Consuming Aberration, and you'll be dead. Hi. And now we can see the top because of egrets. That's gross, man. I want to be... Oh my god, dude. We got another one. No, we got 5 on top. You're dead. Kaboom, ba boom, ba boom. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna keep this. Start with the theater. Try and dig for a land. There's a land. We're keeping it. Do we bat or do we overlord? We probably bat, right? Bat first. Make sure he doesn't have anything nasty. Let's see, Harvester or Quag Feast? Let's make him use the Quag Feast so that he can't kill something bigger with the Quag Feast later. That's my plan. Alright. Blazemire Verge. We'll get some annexation going on. Ooh. Tempest Heart. Draw 2, discard 2. Bloodletter. Gain some life back. Draw a card. Feels pretty good. Overlord, sure. Oh, baby. Another unholy annex. I'm worried about what he has in his hand, though. I think we got a bat first. Alright, that's fine. Bane Ripper Kiora. I can deal with that. It's Overlord. Let's grab another Bloodletter. And we'll swing for 4 total. We'll drain for 4 total. I guess sometimes we don't even need Duskmourn's Claim to win. Just get there with Annex triggers and a couple hits from creatures. It's pretty wild. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. I'd like to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at Patreon. Without you guys, this channel would not be possible, so honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your contributions. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. The more likes we get and the quicker we get them, the bigger this channel will grow and the faster it will grow. I'd love nothing more than this channel to become something very special for you guys, but it's entirely up to you how fast that happens. Also, if you'd like more deck text, that's somewhere over there. And if you'd like to see what else the channel's been up to lately, that's somewhere up that way. Also, subscribe, circle below, do all the things.